Hey everybody, it's time to install some floor pans on Project Super 71. All right, we're finally ready to install some floor pans on Project Super 71. We've got the pans, we've made some adjustments, and we're all ready to go. So let's talk about what we did. So over here we got a floor pan for this car. This is more of the economy style floor pan that you can get. This one I picked up at CIP. It's a little bit thinner, so it's going to be a little bit trickier to weld. There are better versions of these pans that are out there. Thicker steel, easier to weld. You get what you pay for. So I'm working on a budget, so this is what I have to work with. We trimmed everything on the car, both the chassis and the pans as needed to make sure that they fit as we would like them to. We also went along and punched holes all around the top and inside edge of the pan. This is the way we can puddle weld to the tunnel. We want to make sure that when we weld it, we're welding a good hot weld so that we can penetrate the metal on the steel of the tunnel. But at the same time, we want to make sure that we're careful not to burn too much of the thinner metal. So it's going to be a little bit tricky. Everyone has a different welder and a different welding skill set. So try your settings, try your techniques, find out what works, and then continue that throughout the rest of your pan. Work on one side, and when you're done the one side, go to the other. So what we're going to do, we're going to fit them in place, make sure everything is the way we want it to be, and then what we'll do is we will do all of our welds, then we'll clean up any of our welds that don't look so pretty. Once that's done, we will give everything a coat of paint to help protect the metal as best as we can. When that dries, we'll then run a coat of seam sealer on both sides of the weld area. So right now we're working from the top, so we'll weld everything in place, paint it, and then we'll seam seal the top portion of the weld area of the pan. And when that's all cured, we'll probably give it another coat. Eventually we're going to flip the entire pan upside down, and we're going to weld in the areas that we have to on the rear section of the pan. That will be another video. So on this one, we're just going to install the pans for both sides, weld them in place, and then prep them so we can move on to other things. So if we're ready to go, let's install some floor pans on Project Super 71. just seen us install the floor pan on the right side of the Beetle. Everything was welded in place. We added the paint and then a seam sealer on top. So everything's locked in and ready to go. We're gonna do the same thing on the left side, and then when that's done, we'll flip the entire chassis upside down, and then we will weld in a few spots on the back of the pan, and we will add paint and a seam sealer to the tunnel on the underside. So that's pretty much it for the floor pan. You've seen how we do the right side, same thing on the left, and you're good to go. So that's another video from thebugnut.com. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you online.